Welcome, dear learners. Today we are discuss about nomenclature of drugs. In the previous lectures, we are already discussed the introductions part of the drugs. Uh, in these lectures, we are discuss about the nomenclatures of drugs. The definitions and importance are included in the sessions. The drugs nomenclatures refer to systematic naming for pharmaceutical substance, essential for clear communications among the healthcare professionals and research and the patients. The drugs nomenclatures is a systematic naming of drugs, especially pharmaceutical drugs. In the measure of circumstances, drugs have three types of naming. Is a chemical names that most important which in IUPAC name, generic name or non-proprietary names, the most important of which international non-proprietary names INNS, and the trade name are the which are brand name. Under the INN system, INN means the international non-proprietary name. Under the INN systems, generic names for drugs are constructed out of effects and stamps that classify the drugs into useful category while keeping related name distinguished. The marketed drugs might also have a company code or compound code. Drug nomenclature refer to systematic naming and pharmaceutical substance essential for clear communications among healthcare professional research and patients. Okay, there are the three type of names: the systematic name, generic name, and brand name. Systematic names are including chemical names. Generic names, also called the non-proprietary, and brand names are included proprietary name. The systematic name we are classified in we are defined as a chemical name that describe the molecular substance of the drugs. As the two characteristics are the included, uh, detailed and complex, used in the scientific and research context. Right side acetyl salicylic acids is a there are the its structural formula are the one benzene and C double bond of ketones and OH. It's also called the acetyl salicylic acid formula. Okay. And we are discussed the example of in the systematic name as a acetyl salicylic acid RS2 for 2 methyl propyl phenyl propanoic acid is a systematic name for ibuprofen. So naming conventions is the governed by IUPAC rule. Second one is the generic name definitions, universal non-proprietary name assigned by official bodies. Characteristic the simple and easy to pronounce. Recognized internationally the WHO. As examples are included in aspirins and ibuprofen. The regulatory bodies is the WHO, INN, internationally non-proprietary names. The chemical names is the tables are given in right side. If the chemical name is generic name is the brand names. The acetyl salicylic acid is the generic names also called aspirins and brand name is aspirins. As otherwise is called as uh, ecospirin. Is a Third one is a brand name. The definitions proprietary names given by the pharmaceuticals companies. Characteristics are included in the trade market and the trademark and often catch from the marketing purpose and can vary by the country and regions. Example, Disprin is the brand name of the aspirin. Advil, the brand name for ibuprofen. Regulatory aspect, the approved by the regulatory authorities like FDA. The comparisons of name, generic versus brand, cost effective versus more expensive, and the second one is a universal or reasons as reason specific. So generic and systematic is a simple and complex. Generic also is a simple and a systematic is a complex. Is a used in selenium settings and research is a brand names versus a systematic. And the marketing focus and systematic is a scientific focus. Second, last one is the importance of generic names. Cost effectiveness is typically captures than the brand name drugs, especially role in the healthcare, and the example was the paracetamol generic and last one is a marketing and brand name. Consumer recognizing the brand name help in established market presence, influences on pricing, marketing strategies, and regulators control. Understanding systematics name, the importance in research. How can we are the utilize in the research and provide the information for chemical structure. Complexity, the detail and often difficult to remember. The naming convention, the IUPAC rule for naming compound. The example detailed breakdown for the systematic name for ibuprofen. Uh, in this summary, these tables we are describe the chemical name, generic name, and brand names. You should remember that the portions of on the table, the acetyl salicylic acid is a generic name of aspirin and is a brand name dispirin, also called for ecosprin. So second one is N-acetyl para-aminophenol. The generic name is also is a paracetamol. As we know, the paracetamol. The brand name is Cusins, Metacins, and Calpol-Dolo Paracip. Some summary of the chemical name, generic name, and brand names. Thank you, dear learners.